What's up, gang? It's been quite a while. It's been about 4 months now. 4.5 months since I've, done a proper vlog. And I've been thinking about doing one for a little while now. I keep thinking about it, and I tell myself I'm gonna record it, but I didn't. So here I am. I'm at work. It's pretty quiet, so we're gonna take advantage of the time we have. Wow, so lots changed in 4 months, and lots changed in the last month and a half to 2 months in particular. So I guess the biggest thing is I'm no longer in university. I've decided to step away from that because although it took me 4 years to notice, uni wasn't really the place for me. I don't want to sound like weird. I'm an intelligent person, right? I'm not trying to hype myself up or gas myself up or anything, but I'm an intelligent person. I'm just not an academic person. That's the best way someone, put that for me. So it took me 4 years to realize that I only went into uni because my parents kind of wanted me to go to university, and I felt obliged to listen. And so I went. And I don't regret the 4 years. I made a lot of friends. I've made my current friend group, and that's been a blessing, right? I've met so many amazing people, but going to university every day felt like a drag. It felt like I was a drone or a robot, just getting up, going to school, and just doing it because I felt like I had to. I wasn't really living my life. I just felt like I was living the life my parents wanted me to live. And I'm not blaming my parents. My parents are amazing people. They've been nothing but a blessing to me, but I wasn't really making my own decisions. So that's the biggest news. What am I gonna do moving forward? Well, I'm not too sure yet. Well, okay, all right. I have a plan, but I don't really know what's in store for me in the future. It's more just kind of like I'm leaving it as an open book, right? Like, I want to take time to learn about me. I want to figure out what I like to do and what I want to do, right? Because I was in game development and interactive media, and don't get me wrong, I love video games. It's my number one hobby. It's how I met all my friends. But the program, my heart wasn't in it. I didn't feel right making them, and that's okay, right? You're not gonna always get it right on the first try, but I still don't know what makes me passionate, like what I want to become, what I want to do. So the time that I'm getting from stepping away from university, I'm going to apply to pick up new hobbies, take a course on something, just figure something out, right? So that's a basic rough idea of where I'm going in the future. But in the immediate future, it's just it's nice. Like, taking such a big decision was kind of difficult for me because growing up most of my life, I didn't feel as confident in my decisions. I always felt the need to please someone. No, that sounds wrong. But to if I wanted to choose something, I had to get someone's approval. Mainly my parents, but again, that's a whole other topic. But the point is, about 2 months ago now, I had a revelation that, like I said, I didn't feel like I was going anywhere in life. I didn't feel at ease in I didn't feel passionate about my program. I didn't feel any drive at work. I didn't feel any drive for anything. I just felt like I was flat, as my dad put it. And he wasn't wrong. But that day I woke up and I said, you know what? I'm done. I don't need this anymore. So I told my dad everything. I explained to him my story. I explained to him how I felt. And we worked on it, right? Like I went to go see some doctors. I'm talking to someone I'm talking to some other specialists right now. And you know, we're making big improvements in my life, you know, one step at a time. Another big change in my life, I quit vaping about 2.5 months ago now. I really got into it about 4 or 5 years ago, thinking that it was just gonna be a small thing. But you know, 4 or 5 years later, I was still doing it. And after that awakening, one day I was driving home from work and I said, why wait to quit? Why wait in a few days when it would empty out, or I won't buy another one? You know, that was always my typical excuses. I was never really dedicated about quitting. And so that night I said, you know what, I'm gonna quit today because there's no other way I'll quit. And so I called my parents and said, Mom, Dad, look, I'm quitting. And I threw it away in the garbage. Actually, I threw it in a sewer drain outside my house just to make sure that it wouldn't, you know, like I was being serious about it. And that was like one of the big moments for me of like, yeah, you know what, like I'm seriously making changes for myself. And you know, since then I've been slowly building up plans, like ideas for myself, like what I want to do. Like I want to join a volleyball league. I've always been a big fan of volleyball as a sport. Haikyuu, the anime manga, is one of my favorite manga animes of all time, and I just love the sport. And I've played it, you know, like in high school, and it was fun. But I've never like given myself the time to go enjoy it, right? So I'm gonna try to join an indoor league, right? Like, you know, get out and do stuff. I want to, you know, like I traveled to Japan last year. I want to travel more. I want to, you know, go experience life and find out where my purpose is, like who I am. And yeah. So, and I want to take you guys on that journey. You know, like over the summer I made the vlogs, and I amounted to like 30 something subscribers, and I was never doing this for the fame anyway. I was just doing it because it kept me occupied, and you know, hearing you guys say that you guys like my vlogs, it made me happy, and it still does. You know, like even now, like whenever I meet new people and they're like, oh yeah, like, hey, like I watched your vlogs, by the way. I'm like, what, really? Like, that's crazy, man. Like, what a small world, right? And to think that just even my simple life, well, what I thought my simple life at the time, could make someone's day just a little bit better, well then, you know, that made me good. That made me feel good. And so I'm not saying that I'm gonna like do daily vlogs again. There's no way. But you know, the vlogs are returning. That's for sure. So I don't know, I just kind of wanted to give a life update, and I've been like postponing doing the video, but now's the time. Because realistically, if I don't, you know, who will? So I know, like, we all say it every year, but like, you know, new year, new me, but this year is, I mean it for real. This is a big year for me. I'm making big changes in my life. I have things I want to improve on and things I want to try. So I'm going to work to make them happen. So, and I want to keep you guys in the loop because apparently you guys like that. So stay tuned for new and improved Caleb. So sure is dead at work. I got to record this whole thing without a single person stepping into the store. Hey, come visit me at Labels. Come visit me at Labels at the Oshawa Center. If you've ever got some spare time. It's not the most exciting of stores, but it's where I work. So, come visit sometime. I don't know. Either way, I'm probably gonna compile this with my other stuff that I said I would vlog. Like I have the camping trip that I recorded some stuff, so I'll probably weave that in there as well. And I don't know what else I don't know. I'll see what else I have. But either way, that's it for me for now. So I'll catch you guys later. Deuces. So, voila. That was, I'd say a small part of the last 4 months. There's a lot more that I wish I just filmed. Which, you know, in a way, it like ruins the moment by just filming it, but being able to reflect on it is what makes it really fun. Double-edged sword, but that's not the point. The point is, you know, I'm glad I got to live these past 4 months. And the growth I'm going through, and I have been going through for the past 2 months, and the growth I plan on going through over this next year, and, you know, so on and so forth, is something to look forward to. So, you know, at the end of the day, I thank you guys for tuning in, and you know, I'll see you guys in the next one. Give me things to try out. Give me things to suggest, or to suggest things in the comments, or I don't know, if you watch, give me your resolution for this year. So, yeah. Happy 2024, guys. So, here's to something new. And, new Caleb. Deuces.